If you're looking for new construction in Chandler, unfortunately, there aren't a lot of options out there. If you're looking for a single family home, there's really only 3 neighborhoods, and we're highlighting one of the newest ones, McKinley Glenn, today. And of course, we're going to break down the pros and the cons of this neighborhood because no neighborhood is perfect, and we'll also show you a real house. I'm not going to just show you the model home. We're going to show you what a finished product here actually looks like or what you can expect.
So McKinley Glenn is built by Cachet Homes, and it's going to be more of an intimate neighborhood. There's actually only 22 lots in the entire neighborhood, and it's on the more south side of Chandler. You're about an 8-minute drive from Highway 202. In this area of Chandler, it has more of a residential feel. It's a little quieter than, compared to North Chandler above the 202. Now, as far as things surrounding this neighborhood, if you're a golfer, there's definitely a lot of options within a 1 to 2 mile radius. You have Bear Creek, you have Sunbird, you have Lone Tree, and then as far as parks, you have some good options as well. Directly northwest, you have Paseo, and then directly northeast, you have Veterans Oasis Park, and then we also can't forget Mesquite Groves Aquatic Center for those hot summer days here in Phoenix. This neighborhood is also about 30 minutes to Sky Harbor without traffic, and then to Central Phoenix, you're looking at probably closer to 35 minutes.
So as far as schools and crime go in this area, you are in the Chandler Unified School District. So I'll give you information below in the description just regarding the junior high school and elementary school for this area. And then I also will put some resources in for crime rates in this area. This is definitely a family-oriented area, if you will. So definitely look at those resources if you want to know more about those 2 things.
But let's get back to the neighborhood McKinley Glen. As I mentioned, it's a smaller neighborhood. Now, if you are purchasing a lot and building from the ground up, they are anticipating this is going to take about 10 to 12 months. Now, the size of these homes, they're actually fairly big. You're looking at anywhere from 3,600 to 3,900 square feet. They are all 1-story homes. You do have 3 floor plans that you can choose from: the Aspire, the Allure, and the Ascent. And then for the exterior, you have 3 different options, or what they call elevations. You have the Mission, the traditional style, and then the Southwestern style as well. All the floor plans do come with a 4-car garage. They're going to be 3 to 4 bedrooms, and then the baths are going to be 3.5 to 4.5 baths in the house. Now, the great thing about all 3 of these floor plans is they do have a really open concept with a great room in the kitchen. You can see in this video. And then a lot of the bathrooms are en suite as well. And if you have a lot of visitors or teenagers, this could definitely be a great perk, having these en suite bathrooms. Now, as far as the lot sizes go, they're about a 1/4 acre. And one thing I do want to know is, all these homes are 1-story homes, and they are larger. They're 36 to just shy of 4,000 square feet. So it does take a good amount of the footprint of the lot. You still get a decent sized backyard, definitely enough room for a pool. But when you hear 1/4 acre, you might be envisioning a little bigger lot. But in my humble opinion, it still feels like a good size lot. It just really comes down to what you're looking for and what your personal needs are. Now, when you first enter the community, which is gated, there is a neighborhood park right at the entrance. There's a shaded ramada. There's a couple chairs there you can hang out, and there's even some cornhole. But let's talk about pricing of these homes. So the base price for these homes start at $1.2 million. Now, keep in mind, this is the base price. Typically, you can expect to be paying for 10 to 15% on top of that once you select all your finishes and so forth. Of course, if you get every single bell and whistle, maybe like what you see in the model home, it could be a little bit higher than that. Now, this builder does offer an option. If you want to build a pool, you can kind of package that in with your mortgage. Of course, I would recommend talking to the lender regarding this, the affiliated lender. If you want more information, they'll be able to tell you how they can structure after that, but that is an option. They also do have 2 inventory homes that start at 1.3 million. Now, these homes, you aren't going to be able to select the finishes. They're actually almost complete, and I'm going to show you one of them right now so you can see what this looks like. But it could still be a good option. You might get a better deal on an inventory home versus if you build from the ground up too. So that's something to keep in mind.
Now, let's talk about the cons, or what could be a con for you in this neighborhood. And the first thing is we have to consider location. Now, we are in Chandler, but we're more on the south end of Chandler. So to get to Sky Harbor Airport, probably about 30 minutes, but if it's during rush hour, you could be looking closer to 45, maybe 60 if the traffic's really bad at the moment. Now, the other thing, it's definitely more of a residential, not rural feel, but definitely a residential feel. You definitely have grocery stores, pharmacies, you know, your Target, Chick-fil-A, all of those things are at your doorstep here. But if you're looking to be close to like a downtown area with lots of restaurants, like downtown Chandler or maybe Santan Village, some of those places are about 15 minutes away. But it's also a little less congested or quieter down here. So it just really depends on what you want. Now, the other con to consider right now is this is a brand new development. We have the model home and then the 2 move-in ready homes that are currently for sale right now. And that's of the 22 lots that are in this neighborhood. So I would anticipate if you do buy one of these move-in ready homes, or you're moving in sooner than later, that you're probably going to be dealing with construction for some time. But if you are looking strictly for new construction, that's kind of something that comes with the territory, whether it's this neighborhood or another new build neighborhood. And if you found any of this helpful, it does help me a lot if you can hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it.
And have a lovely day.